decision. Effective decision making is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It will make you rich, happy, and successful. It will give you a beautiful quality of life. And the only reason why you and me are not effective decision makers yet is because we've never been shown how to become an effective decision maker. Today, I'm going to share some ideas to make you rich, happy, and successful. And it all boils down to becoming an effective decision maker. Most people are unfortunately living a life that is in a state of ambivalence. Ambivalence is an anxiety state, and most people live in the state of anxiety because they are not making a decision about many things. I say not closing the loop, just close the loop. And when you put off making a decision, you tend to then be procrastinating, and procrastination comes from not understanding what's really going on. You see, the subconscious mind will cause you to halter, to vacillate, because it doesn't understand something. So it tends to put things off. Put them off. Tomorrow I'll do that. Later I'll do that. Oh, I'll catch up with that in a minute. And so we constantly live in this world of not closing loops. And of course, the loops are still there because your subconscious mind is a servo mechanism, and it's constantly trying to make peace with unfinished business. So if you have many projects so far that have not closed the loop, you will not have order in your mind. And order is heaven's first law. And if you want to live in a heavenly state, you have to start to become an effective decision maker. So many people live their lives with questions like, oh, should I not? Maybe not. Oh, I'll do that later. Oh, I'll do it now. And so this constant tennis match occupies this precious mind of yours. And I say all suffering is because of the way we think. Now, you don't have to take my word for this, but you could take Napoleon Hill's word for it, because Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, that was his world bestseller. That book, he took 20 years to put together, and he was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to go and interview over 500 people who were very wealthy. And he had to do this over the course of his life, and he didn't get paid for it. That's the crazy thing. Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man, never paid him. Napoleon learned how to make money by interviewing some of the wealthiest people in the world. And Andrew Carnegie created the introductions. And what Napoleon discovered, that the very wealthy were very effective decision makers. Oh, they made decisions quickly and they rarely changed them. Yet the people who lived in a place of lack and limitation, lived in a place of poverty, tended to make decisions slowly and change their minds often. And he discovered that the rich tended to make decisions quickly because they, first of all, understood that when something's presented to someone, it's an opportunity that tends to lead to other opportunities that are leading to the success they desire. So today, let's look at how you can become a more effective decision maker. Well, I say start off small. Most people want to do big things in a big way, and I'm like, no, do small things in a big way. So number one, start to become an effective decision maker with small things. And those small things are the things that are happening in your daily life right now. Okay, so start making decisions and stop putting off things. So for example, you may have made a decision today, I'm going to clean the house. I'm going to vacuum and clean the floors. Well, stick to that decision and do it. Don't put it off. It's a small thing. But if you put it off, you are continuing to stay in the identity of someone who lives a life of struggle, who lives a life of lack and limitation because you're not mastering the art of being a quick decision maker. And think about it. Everything we do right now requires a decision. There's a decision to wake up at a certain time, a decision, I've got to go and brush my teeth. There's a decision, I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee right now. There's a decision to get dressed, to go to work. Every millisecond requires a decision. So start to make decisions quickly and really change your mind, and do them with small things around the house for now. Okay, not the things that you unconsciously know how to do. Like you know how to drive. You don't have to think about that decision. You do have to think about when you're going to get in the car and go somewhere, but you unconsciously know how to drive. So that's already a decision that's embedded inside your subconscious mind. So start small. Number two, I would encourage you to step into your new identity, because identity is the ideas and beliefs that we tend to identify with. So right now you have an identity or an idea that you take your time making decisions. So start to make decisions differently, make them quickly and do it. So change your identity is a decision to think, feel and behave differently. That's to do with your being. Is start to act in a different way. That's a decision with your state of being. I would highly recommend you read the decision chapter inside Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Read it for 30 days. Soak it up, digest it, process it. Really get it into every cell of your body, and that is going to support you to become a more effective decision maker. In the comments below, I'm going to leave with you with an article that was written by my mentor, the late legendary Mr. Bob Proctor, and he made me read that article for at least 2 months every single day. So I'll put it in the comments as a downloadable for you. Okay? It will be a PDF. The next thing is, I would highly recommend that you start to make decisions when you're inspired. So for example, if you're inspired to buy the steak, the premium steak, you go to the supermarket and you see this beautiful piece of steak. It's premium, it's sirloin, and you normally wouldn't buy it. But I'm going to encourage you to buy it because you feel inspiration in that moment to do it. I don't know if you realize, but most of us are constantly being taken care of by a power greater than ourselves that's constantly there for our highest good. And we are constantly bombarded with wonderful opportunities that support us to have a wonderful life. But many of us miss the boat that boat, but there's always another boat coming in to shore. We often miss that because we're slow to make a decision about something. So when your higher self gives you a nudge and you feel this inspiration, you feel this resonance with this idea, do it. Just say yes to it. Even if you don't have the money, just say, yes, I want that and I'm going to find a way. Because I have discovered that if you don't act on inspiration, then what you are actually allowing to happen is your programming or paradigm is going to stop you from making the decision. It will talk you out of why you shouldn't do something. And so you've only got 10 seconds. Bob taught me this. You've got 10 seconds basically to make a decision about something before, after the 10 seconds, your programming, your belief system, your inner critic will talk you out of it. After 10 seconds, within a minute, you're starting to vacillate. Within 5 minutes, you're really doubting it. Within an hour, there's no way I'm going to do it. You're way down the other end of the street now. And within a day, it just wasn't for me. I'm not doing it. So remember, the window of inspiration can often only last for a very short period of time before your programming will kick in and justify why you shouldn't do it. So don't let it win. Don't let it win. And the funny thing is about decision, when you start to become an effective decision maker, you will be in the receivership of more golden opportunities. You are going to be in the receivership of more resources, different people come into your life who are also quick decision makers. So as within, so without. I coach a lot of business owners who unfortunately are not quick decision makers themselves. So it is mirrored back when they're having sales calls with individuals that they come across individuals that mirror back their current state of identity, their current state of being. But when you shift yourself, let it begin with me. Let it begin with me now becoming an effective decision maker. You will find you will attract clients that will be quick decision makers. And finally, you can program yourself to be an effective decision maker, not just with action. You can actually create a few affirmative statements and get those inside your subconscious mind. A good one is, I make a decision within a millisecond. I make a decision I'm an effective decision maker. I always know what to say and do. I act on inspiration in a heartbeat. You can program your mind with these lovely suggestions, and that will become your new identity. So today, we've looked at decision making and how it plays a huge part in your life. And if you want to become rich, happy, and successful in all areas of your life, I'm not just saying your bank account, but in your career, with your relationships, with your loved ones, with your SP, your special person, with regards to living a beautiful lifestyle, it all boils down to decision making. And the more effective you are in decision making, the quicker your life is going to turn around for the better, and how you are going to start to not only embody a new identity, but you are also going to be in the receivership of very different experiences on the outside. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Tanya Pluckrose. I am an identity and mindset specialist, and look, I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life.